touchdown. $2:15. I know it's late, but I'm calling you. Trying to figure if I can come see you.
Can I come see you?
I know you're asleep, but you're on my mind, and I'm wide awake, and I wanna stop by. So can you get up and get out of the bed? 'Cause I wanna see you, and I've been wondering, can I come over? Come over, come over, see you. Come over, can I come over? Come over, come over, come over, can I come over? Come over, come over, see you. Come over, can I come over? Come over, come over, yeah. So tell me what the deal. You're not that far. I just got my bags and I'm headed to the car. Say yes or no, 'cause I'm on the road.
Wait a minute. My battery's low. Alright.
Baby, I wanna come see you. Said I really wanna come see you. Don't you worry about a thing. I'm just wanting to hold you, embrace you. I want to look at you and tell you how much I love you. I want you, I need you, miss you.
Come over, come over, come over, see you. Come over, can I come over? Come over, come over, come over, can I come over? Come over, come over, see you. Come over, can I come over? Come over, come over, yeah. Can I come over? Come on over. Come over. Come over. Can I come over? Come over. Come over. Yeah. Can I come over? Come over. Come over. Come over. Can I come over? Baby, can I come over? Yeah, yeah. I just touched down. $2:15. I know it's late, but I'm calling you. Trying to figure if I can come see you.
Can I come see you?
I know you're asleep, but you're on my mind, and I'm wide awake, and I wanna stop by. So can you get up and get out of the bed? 'Cause I wanna see you, and I've been wondering, can I come over? Come over, come over, see you. Come over, can I come over? Come over, come over, come over, can I come over? Come over, come over, see you. Come over, can I come over? You're not that far. I just got my bags and I'm headed to the car. Say yes or no, 'cause I'm on the road.
Wait a minute. My battery's low. Let me... Alright.
Baby, I wanna come see you. Said I really wanna come see you. Don't you worry about a thing. I'm just wanting to hold you, embrace you. I want to look at you and tell you how much I love you. I want you, I need you, miss you.
Come over, come over, come over to see you. Come over, can I come over? Can I come over? Come over, come over. Can I come over? Come over, come over, see you. Come over, can I come over? Come over, come over, yeah, yeah. Can I come over? Come on over. Come over. Come over. Can I come over? Come over. Come over. Yeah. Can I come over? Come over. Come over. Come over. Can I come over? Baby, can I come over?
So nice of you to join this evening. Appreciate y'all. Excuse me for the wait. You know, we gathered here today for yet another roast, man, and it's gonna be a good one, man. You know, and as usual, man, we gonna bless the food before we get to eating on this roast, man. We gonna bless the meal, man. You know, and don't be anxious, because it's gonna be plenty of roast to go around. It's more than enough roast for everybody, you know. So at this time, we gonna bless this meal. Join hands. Every head is bowed. Every eye is closed. Dear Lord, we come before you humbly to thank you for blessing us with this bountiful roast, this plentiful roast from the saint and the sinner, aka the caint and the pretender. We thank you for, blessing us with nourishment to tickle our funny bones. And we thank you for blessing us as abundantly as you have. We ask that you bless this meal to nourish us to the fullest. And we thank you in advance for the laughter and the satisfaction. We give you all the praise, the honor, and the glory. Hallelujah. Amen. Yes. Appreciate y'all for joining, tuning in, and tapping in with this game. And before I get into anything, man, because sometimes I get so excited about this roast, man, I forget to put some love in my body. I forget to hydrate my game. So let's do that now. And if you have not wiped your feet off at the door when you stepped into a pimp's domain, please do so now. Hit that like button. Let me see. Silly of me to not join my Instagram family on up in here. Okay, Instagram, we in here too. Okay. Let me hydrate my game, and we gonna get straight into it. Yes, today is a beautiful day. Yes, we're gonna get straight into it. Now, today's roast is being provided by the caint and the pretender, aka the saint and the sinner, right? Aka Marquisha. And I can't start this off any other way. I have to start it off this way every time. When we get into these things, man, I always want you to understand who and what we are talking about. And to give you greater context of the subject at hand, it's only right that we start from the beginning, from the origins, okay? This young lady's origins of the game. Now, hold on, let me finish putting this love in my body. Now, when you hear the caint and the pretender on the internet talking tough, telling this, gangster history that he got, he done been into it with gangsters, and, he was moving weight and he was pimping and all these different things, right? To the untrained eyes, mind, and ears, it's believable. If you don't have any relation to the things that he's saying is in his background, it's believable. It might be believable to some of you, right? But let's dispel all of that. Let's put the nonsense to bed and put everything in context. Right? Okay. Now, this is the guy that a lot of you are familiar with, who claims to be the pimpin', claims to have moved weight in his past, claims to have, been into it with gangsters, and, although he says he himself is not a gangster, he claims to have, stood up to gangsters and got into it with gangsters, right? But I want you to decide for yourself whether or not you believe that's true after you hear this. Now, one of the many hats that he claims to wear is the hat of the pimping. He claims to have done some pimping and to be some pimping, right? He said this on many of occasions. But you know, me myself, I know quite a few pimps. I've crossed paths with quite a few pimps in my lifetime. And I don't know anybody in the game whose origins started like this. Let's get into it.
It was 2007. I was just moving into a co-op at the University of California, Berkeley. There was only one other black guy in the whole building. Maybe like a month in, I get a knock on my door at 10 p.m. Open the door. Guess who it is? 6'4", gay black guy. I'm like, fuck is he doing here?
A 6'4" gay black guy shows up at your door at 10 p.m.
At 10 p.m.
Hold on. I'm gonna slow it down. You know I like to get my I like to chop up, not slop up. I like to make things chopped up, not slopped up, man, so y'all could hear and understand, man. Let's slow it down just a tad so you hear him again and make no mistake about what he's saying, okay?
Whole building, maybe like a month in, I get a knock.
Hold on, let's slow it down just a tad bit more. Okay, let's 0.5.
Knock on my door at 10 p.m. Open the door. Guess who it is? 6'4", gay black guy. I'm like, fuck is he doing here?
You know what he was doing there. You know what I mean? See this guy, there's no way in the world that a 6'4" gay black stranger shows up to your door at 10 p.m. and he's not already familiar. Y'all don't already have dealings with each other. Give me just a second. Y'all know each other already, man. He's not a stranger in your house. This ain't a Tamia situation. This ain't a stranger in your house, and it didn't take you a while to figure out. You know who this guy is. And he knows who you are. As the scripture said, he knew her. He knew him. You know what I mean? The guy knows him, man. You know what I mean? Now, Saint the sinner, he'll have you to believe that, he don't have a clue why this guy showed up to his doorstep at 10 p.m. You know what I mean? But it was something like this.
Hey, you with the ass.
You with the ass. You with the ass. Come here. What's up?
What's your name, girl? Who you come with?
Dude came through putting his Mac hand down. You know what I mean? He came through, because he already had been up in that thing. He wasn't no stranger to this man's guts. It wasn't no mystery. And this is this guy's origin to the game. This is his introduction to the game. A 6'4" gay black man showing up to his door at 10 p.m. unannounced. He just pops up to give him a book, right? Now, again, to the untrained eyes, mind, and ears, it might be believable, but just take a moment to think about that. How many of you who are heterosexual men, not the gay guys in attendance, you know what I mean? Peace and blessings to y'all. But if you were a gay man, it wouldn't be a surprise for another gay man to show up to your doorstep at 10 p.m., right? We not raising no eyebrows about that. But for the straight men who are in here, who are into women and women only, right? How many of you I would take a poll, but I don't even want to taint the chat like that. You know what I mean? But just think to yourself, how many of you, if any of you, have ever had a gay black dude show up to your door unannounced at 10 p.m.? It don't happen. It's bogus, right? You know what I mean? So we already know what happened. This is how dudes showed up. You see, he came with the flowers in hand. You know what I mean? He had the Iceberg Slim book. You know, they had already had a conversation. He asked Saint the Center if he could come over. You know what I mean? Can I come over? You see, he got the Iceberg Slim book in his hand with the flowers. He came through real romantic, man. This is what really happened. He'll have you to believe that, you know, it was a mystery, man. But this is how it really went down. You know what I mean? Saint opened the door with a smile on his face. You know what I mean? And he was pleasantly surprised with the book and the flowers. You know. But this is that's how it went down, man. We not stupid. Some people might be naive enough to believe that bullshit you saying, man, but we not stupid, man. Those of us who come from the game, we not dumb. Right? So listen to a little bit more of this bullshit, then we gonna get to it.
And he has a
let me put it back to normal speed. Hold on.
book in his hand. It's a silver book, pink title, and hands it to me. Says, you need to read this. Look at the book. It's called Pimp, Story of My Life.
And, you know, I don't even use words like cringe and all that type of shit, but every time it's just certain things that he says that's cringeworthy. You know what I mean? Pimp is one of them. And then he really gets on my nerves when he says, you heard me. Because he claims to be this big old California dude, and we don't talk like that. Nobody from California born and raised says, you heard me. We don't talk like that. See, he was one of them nerdy ass kids that was trying to be cool. So he went and bought all the No Limit CDs when he was a kid, and he had all the No Limit wear, the No Limit clothing in his closet. You know what I mean? All the different colors. He had the red No Limit outfit, the green No Limit outfit. You know what I mean? He was tying a little No Limit bandana around his head, and you know he thought he was cool. And he just, when the first time he heard Master P say "You heard me," he just thought that was so cool. But that's how you know he's a nerd, because if he was outside and had friends that are also from California, he would know that nope, we do not talk like that. Where did you get that from? That's how you know he's a nerd that's just trying to fit in. He don't even know how to fit in right. Like, if you gonna claim to be from California, at least get the lingo right. You heard me? And then the way he says it is just so nerdy. Like, why you be saying, you heard me? You heard me? Like, you nerdy ass nigga. But
by Iceberg Slim. I'm thinking, what is a graduate student, an academic, doing with a book called Pimp by someone named Iceberg Slim, which it's not even a real name?
That's how you know he a nerd even some more. Like, it's not even a real name. You nerdy ass buy the book, ain't never been off the porch ass man. It's not even a real name. Oh, Carlton Banks looking ass.
And of all things, it was a gay guy giving me a book called Pimp.
Yeah, you know, he was being romantic, man. You know, gay guys can be romantic too. You know, stop acting like that. You know you done had some romantic boyfriends, you know, throughout your life, man. Stop acting like that, man. You know? But so, like I said, I had to start this off the right way. Hold on. My camera is tripping a little bit. Hold on. Hopefully that helps. Okay, yeah, I think that helped a little bit. But yeah, man, you know, like I said, I had to start this thing off right, man, so that y'all understand who I'm talking about. This is the guy claiming to be tough, claiming, you know, that he'll whoop somebody. This is the guy, you know, disrespecting the dead. He done disrespected Kevin Samuels. He done disrespected SinFul the P on numerous occasions each. This is the guy who claims that he was moving weight and that he's the pimping. And, you know, when you think of that, don't forget this. Whenever he get to talking like a pimp and acting like he tough, you know, always remember this. This is who he really is.
I get a knock on my door at 10 p.m. Open the door. Guess who it is? 6'4", gay black guy. I'm like, fuck is he doing here?
You know what he was doing there. But like I said, man, this is who I want y'all to always keep in mind. This is who he really is. All that other shit y'all be seeing from him, that's not the real him. This is the real him. This is the most authentic that he's ever been on the internet. This right here with the Carlton Banks look, you know what I mean? And, you know, being the nerd that he is, even though he lying on this video too. He started off on the internet lying. But, you know, this is who he really is. This is who Marquisha really is. You know what I mean? And that name, speaking of Marquisha, like, this is what I believe happened, right? Like, cause like seriously, you know, I know mothers don't always be in touch and in tune with what a little boy has to go through growing up, right? Mothers sometimes make mistakes when it comes to that. But, you know, I don't know what his mother was thinking when she named him Marquette. What woman in her right mind that don't want her son to be a victim of bullying, that don't want her son to get picked on and chased home from school, what woman who wants the best for her son is going to name him Marquette? Marquette. What I believe happened is, you know, his mama really wanted a daughter and thought he was going to be a girl. But then when in the name that she wanted to name the daughter was Marquette or Marquetta. But then when she realized she was having a boy, she just said, what the hell? I'll just name him Marquette anyway. I think that's really what happened. He got the name of a girl that was anticipated, but he ended up being a boy, but he still got the girl's name. That's what I believe, because, like, I love my mama to death, man, but me and moms might have had to run the fade, man, when I grew up if she named me Marquette. Like, and then just anybody who's fly and handsome and charismatic, like, can you picture me with the name Marquette? Like, or just anybody that looked like this, or just a man, period? Like a real man. Marquette? Come on, man. Like, your mama didn't like you, man. She was disappointed in the fact that you was born as a male. She really was disappointed, man. You came out the womb letting your mama down. Ain't that a shame? But again, I just wanted to show you that this is who he really is. So don't believe the hype. Don't believe all the bullshit. And, you know, one of the biggest dead giveaways, again, like I said, is a dude from California talking about "you heard me." And he say that shit a lot. You heard me? Like, we don't, man, come on, man. Like, we do not talk like that. You will never find anybody from California born and raised talking about some "you heard me." We don't talk like that, man. Especially somebody who been outside. We don't, you know, that's not us. This how you know he's a nerd that's just trying to fit in. Like, he went on Google and he said, "What's urban slang?" And that was one of the things that he seen in urban slang. People in the urban society say "you heard me" often. So he was like, okay, cool. He wrote that shit down. You heard me? And he just been running with that shit ever since. Nerd ass nigga, man. But so that's that, right? That's who he really is. Now, what led me to even do this video is, again, just like with the with Mac Honky the other day. A lot of y'all been mentioning Mac Honky's name and saying that he been talking about SinFul, but I was paying it no mind. But then, you know, I just so happened to stumble upon, you know, something where Mac Honky was talking about SinFul. That's what made me go in on him the other day. So, once again, a lot of y'all been mentioning Marquisha, but again, I was paying it no mind, minding my business, and, you know, this came across my plate again. So, I had to put it on my plate and, you know, dine in, you dig? But these people claim to be so big, this, that, and the third, but it's like, if you really what you say you are, what does it do for you to speak on somebody that's no longer living in the physical form? What does it do for you to disrespect a Kevin Samuels and a SinFul to P? What does that do for you? Right? See, like, real men don't do things that they can't be held accountable for. Right? Me, I'm going to talk about people that's living, and then I be outside all the time. Some of y'all in this chat, I'm sure, done ran into me in various cities and states, at the gym, at the mall, you know, at the store. You done seen me outside. You know what I mean? With not no whole bunch of group of niggas. You might have seen me with some females or something, but or by myself. You know, I'm outside. I'm moving around. When I come to a city, I move around. You know, so I don't hide. So it's not hard to run into me. So with that being the case, I don't get on the internet and say things that I don't mean. Right? I don't say things that I would be afraid to be held accountable for. Anything that you hear me say on here about somebody, if that somebody runs into me and they find what I said about them disrespectful, I'm not going to hide from it. I'm not going to deny anything that I said. I'm going to stand on what I said. That's just man shit. It ain't nothing about being tough or any of that, right? And but you know, nerds. And shout out to the nerds that's cool, nerds. I ain't getting at all nerds. You know what I mean? I got a little bit of nerd in me, just a little bit. You know, I got a whole lot more flyness and shit, but you know, one of the components of my pimping is a little bit of nerd, right? So nerds who are introverts who don't really be outside, or they grew up as introverts. You know, people get on the internet, they get a little notoriety, get a little money, and all of a sudden they become who they always wanted to be but never was, right? So they might be extroverts all of a sudden. They might start to go out and mingle with people, and you know, but you'll notice that they're socially awkward, right? Like the King and the Pretender. When he get on panels with women, he done been on Fresh and Fit, he done been on the whatever podcast, he's always awkward with women. You know, and this is what lets you know he's a nerd. That's why you shouldn't listen to somebody like that. Like, I mean, you could do what you want to do, but me, myself, I wouldn't try to soak up game from somebody that, you know, is often socially awkward whenever they're around groups of women. Right? Now, I ain't seen every last podcast that he's been on, but the couple that I've seen, I think I seen him on Fresh and Fit one time, and I seen him on whatever one time. Y'all seen me cover the whatever episode that he was on. He's always awkward around women. Like always. He get catty. He be like starting shit with the women. Like he not fly. He don't have that magnetism that fly niggas have. Like he just don't have it, right? So but whatever the case, back to what I was talking about as far as why I started this video, or why I did this video.
But getting back to this game that I never left.
Getting back to this game, you dig? I seen that he was talking about SinFul. He was going at it with Aaron the Plumber. You know, peace and blessings to Aaron the Plumber. I don't want anybody to misunderstand and think that I had a problem with him. I have no problem with Aaron the Plumber at all. You dig? Because, you know, he didn't disrespect SinFul. In fact, he was actually giving SinFul props, right? And let's just go to it. Oh wait, no. Nope. Nope. Oh. Okay. Oh wait. Oh. He trying to milk the Aaron the Plumber thing, ain't he? Okay, now this is the one that I seen, but I heard that he disrespected SinFul on a couple of videos. And then this how you know he see this again. This how you know he's sweet, right? Now you see the thumbnail from my video that I put Aaron the Plumber on, right? Why he got Aaron the Plumber with his shirt off flexing? Like, what's up with that, man? Like, you never gonna catch me put a thumbnail up with some dude flexing, man, that I'm getting into it with, man. Nah, hell nah. Like, I don't know, man. If I was Aaron the Plumber, man, I'd be a little bit startled, man, by this dude. Hold on, let me see something real quick, cause where's that shit? Hold on, give me just a second. Trying to find something. This dude got Aaron the Plumber just really flexing. See, I know he disrespected Sin on this video. I'm trying to find the other video where he did it. Hold on. Hold up. This might be it. Let me just see. So says the Buster, but let's just go to this one, man. Then we'll try to find the other part later. But this is what made me do this video. Look at him. If you just limit the cursing, but then he gonna go overboard with the cursing, as you gonna see. And see, this is how you know he's a nerd, because, you know, shout out to the non-affiliates that's from California, right? Like me, I'm a non-affiliate from California, which means I'm not affiliated with any hood or any gang, right? Marquetta claims to be a non-gangster, so it would be safe to say that he's also a non-affiliate, which means he's never been a part of a gang, right? Non-affiliates don't, when you really from California, I'm a non-affiliate, but I'm also a street dude, right? Which means I done been in the streets shit my whole adult life. When you a non-affiliate but you understand street etiquette, especially California street etiquette, we don't bang on people. We don't hit people up and ask them where they from and who's your dead homies. That's how you know he's a nerd. And see, the same way a real man is face to face is the same way he's going to be on the internet, right? So just like a non-affiliate is not going to hit somebody up and ask them where they from and who they dead homies is face to face, we're never going to do that on the internet. You're never going to catch me ask another man what hood he's from and who his dead homies are. This is what lets you know this dude is bogus. It's just like every little step of the way, every little thing he does, you know, real ones can identify the shit and be like, dude, you know, you got these internet people fooled, especially people that's not from California or never lived in California. You might have them fooled, man, but those of us that's really from the land, you don't you don't fool nobody. But let's continue. He's saying he couldn't afford to book him, and that's not a surprise. That I wouldn't be surprised by that. You know what I mean? Aaron the Plumber, I know he be doing a lot of internet antics as well, but the Saint not being able to afford to book him, I can believe that. But let's continue. Why is I tell you all the time, man, certain people was meant for the WWF or WWE. And Saint in the Center, he's proven to be one of them people, man. You know, all he's missing is a intercontinental championship belt over his shoulder. But other than that, man, he got the whole wrestler thing down packed with the yelling into the camera and all this old type of shit. He know he ain't never talked to nobody in their face like this. Excuse my laughter, man, but that shit, the acting skills is just horrible, man. You know, he would have been more convincing if he went and took some acting classes. That's what the Saints should do, man. For any of his followers that might be up in here, man, hey, man, y'all should strongly advise him to take some acting classes because he would be a lot more convincing. You know what I mean? That's just like the TV show Snowfall, right? The guy that plays Franklin, he's from the UK. But what did he do when he knew that he was going to play the role of a Los Angeles drug dealer? He got with the Dub C. Shout out to Dub C, who's a West Coast legendary rapper. He got with Dub C, and Dub C, you know, taught him all about West Coast culture, about Los Angeles culture. And Franklin, which ironically his name on the TV show is Franklin Saint, but Franklin Saint, he's a lot more believable of an LA nigga than the Saint in the Center, which is crazy that an actor who didn't grow up where you claim that you did grow up is more convincing than you are. You know, now me being from LA, when I watch Snowfall and I listen to Franklin talk, because I'm really, really, really an LA dude, I can tell that he's not really from LA. I just can tell because when you from somewhere and you grew up there, born and raised, you could tell when somebody is pretending to be from where you from versus somebody's actually from there, right? But considering that he's not even from the United States, you know what I mean? I give him his props because he came, he learned the culture and all that, and but he's way more believable than this dude though. You know what I mean? And see, what he don't understand is like you can't convince everybody on the internet. You can't fool everybody on the internet because like me, like he claimed to be from Pasadena, right? And I would imagine that he probably in his upper 30s, maybe mid to late 30s, probably close to 40. I'm pretty sure he a little bit younger than me, but it's not hard to do a background check on you, right? Because I've been in the streets for a long time. I done been locked up with people from Pasadena. You know what I mean? I done been in the streets with people from Pasadena. Like I done actually kicked it in Pasadena with real bloods. Like I done been to the hood out there, kicked it with them, like in the trenches though. You know what I mean? Been a long time, but I can say that I have been out there kicking it where a lot of people would be scared to go, right? Just in Pasadena. So it wouldn't be hard to do research and find out, if people in his age group really know him. Like what high school did you go to? Did you go to John Muir? You know what I mean? Like I'm familiar with Pasadena, right? Then, so you can't just tell me anything because I can get to the bottom of it. You always saying on this video, he's going to say, go to Southern California and ask about me. I can really do that. I can really tap in with Pasadena and ask about you. What's going to be said though, for real? See, you saying that to people you don't think can really do it. I can really do it though. So what's going to be said about you? Then I don't know. I didn't even know he was in Atlanta. I guess I don't know if he lives out there, if he still live in Vegas, whatever. But when he was in Vegas, he calling himself the mayor of Las Vegas and all this other type of shit. Again, I know real niggas in Vegas. I done been in the streets in Vegas. You know what I mean? Vegas is like a second home to me. Like, again, like, how are you the mayor? Who do you know in Vegas? Do you know anybody of significance in the streets? Because this is the role that you play. You play like you got the key to the city and you the mayor and you could call shots around Vegas and make shit move and all. Stop it. You can't do that with me because again, I can ask around. I don't even have to ask around Vegas. I know don't nobody know you. I know don't nobody in Vegas know you. You know what I mean? You probably know some nerds that stayed in whatever apartment building you stayed in out there when you was there. And, that's about it. But you wasn't outside. For real. You know what I mean? You wasn't going to the swap meets in Vegas. You wasn't going to the, the little hood soul food spots in Vegas and shit like that. You wasn't going to the liquor stores in the hood in Vegas. You wasn't kicking it with niggas from the projects in Vegas. Don't nobody know you. And that's okay. I don't know why guys get on the internet and try to play this, like create this background for themselves that's not true. It's okay. This is how we know that you were never who you wanted to be. Because if you were secure in who you are as a man, you wouldn't have to make up this fictitious background. Like, nigga, you were a school teacher. You've been a school teacher. You graduated from Berkeley. Like, come on, man. Like, when did you have time to be in the streets? But I know what it is, though, like I've said before. You a failure. You was a failure as a square. So you try to create this street background to validate yourself. Because I wish I was a Berkeley grad. I wish I could say I was a school teacher. I actually think that's something that I would have enjoyed doing, right? But, because of the influences that I had, and I don't make no excuses for anything. As a grown man, I made the decisions that I made did determine the trajectory of my life. But you know, the environment that I came from, the people that I was influenced by coming up, led me down the path that I went. And you know, I didn't go to school, and I don't say that with pride. Again, like I said, I wish I went to school and did something different with my life. But I ended up in the streets though. But I don't regret it though. It is what it is. My people love me, my family love me, and that's all that matters. My kids love me and my parents love me, and everybody in my family love me, and they don't look at me with shame or nothing like that. So that's all I care about. You dig? But I don't try to, you don't see me trying to pretend like I got degrees, or, you know, people can, and I can do that. I'm convincing. I'm a cold motherfucker. I got a whole bunch of game. So if I was that type of guy when I first came to the internet, I could have, you know, pretended to be this scholar and all this shit, and I could have fooled a whole lot of people. But I'm secure in who I am, so I don't need to do that. So again, if you were secure in who you are as a Berkeley grad, a former school teacher, and you know, whatever other shit you done did, if you were secure in that, you would have never tried to pretend to be a pimp. You would never try to pretend to be tough. That's like Dr. Boyce Watkins talking about some pimping. Can y'all picture Dr. Boyce? You know what I mean? Talk about, yeah, man, Dr. Boyce, the pimp. And then the way he said pimp. You know what I mean? Yeah, Dr. Boyce Watkins, the pimp. You know what I mean? Can y'all picture that? That's what he looked like. When he say he's a pimp, I'm picturing Dr. Boyce Watkins talking about some, hey, now say now, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? This game is beautiful, though, man. Yeah. Dr. Boyce, man, the lady's choice around here, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's that's how I see him. He's like Dr. Boyce trying to act like a pimp. It doesn't work. You can't fool me. But see, again, that's how I know you a failure. You a disappointment to yourself as a Berkeley grad. You a disappointment to yourself as a former school teacher, right? You failed in with those things in your background. You still ended up being a failure. So you get on the internet, you talk tough, you act like a pimp. You heard me? You heard me? Oh, nerd ass nigga. This how I know you was a failure. You're what I call the square world's reject. You're a reject in the square world. You know what I mean? Like now, because you got a little notoriety on YouTube, you know, you probably can go around your peers and they'll look at you with admiration and respect. But before you had this little YouTube shit going on, you probably couldn't even go around your peers because you can't even have the right conversation with them. They all talking about, you know, the successful things they've done, the accomplishments they've made, and you know how long they've been, you know, at whatever career they're in. You couldn't have them conversations with your peers that, you know, come from your graduating class, right? Like I said, now you probably can because you probably get a little money, you know, off the internet and, you know, whatever you do, I don't know. But prior to that, I know you was an embarrassment to your class. You probably were the laughing stock of your class. Why you don't talk about that? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he do. Maybe he does talk about, you know, his graduating class and, you know, going to class reunions and shit like that, or, you know, his background as a teacher and stuff like that. Maybe he do tell them kind of story. I don't know. All I know is that he be trying to act like a pimp. And, you know, me, if I really had his background, the background that he really has, there's no way that I would act like a pimp. Like, come on, man. Like, who's acting like, you know, I don't know. It's just bogus. But let's get back to this video, man.
Yeah, shut your ass up. You're a hoe. You're a hoe.
Somebody spit on me.
You're a hoe.
You
hey,
rape.
that's all. It's gonna run
Hey,
in
you coward,
circles.
boy, you don't
You
want
gonna run
nothing.
your circles like
You don't
at
want
home.
nothing with
You
me.
don't
You's
want to
a
meet up
coward.
with me. You don't want to meet me. Dead homies, I beat with you, boy. God, beat the you.
Yo, dead
Yeah, you say whatever. Say what.
See, again, you know what I mean? Anybody can be on the internet and pretend to be whoever and whatever. You know, it's easy, you know, to be on a camera, in front of a camera and a microphone and say, F your dead homies. That's easy. But have you ever done that in anybody's face? You're an older man. You pushing 40 years old if you're not already 40. Have you ever told anybody to their face, F your dead homies? I don't think so. I don't think you have. You just, like, you a college graduate, former school teacher. Who did you tell F your dead homies to? You know, see, like I said, you can get on the internet and say anything and pretend, you know, that's what nerds do. People that wish they was like, you know, hustlers and pimps and street people who wish that was their background, but it never was. They get on the internet and get in front of a camera and a microphone. It's like, oh man, I could be whatever I want behind this shit. I'm going to pretend to be this. I'm going to pretend to be that. I'm going to pretend I'm tough. I'm going to pretend like, you know, I'll be dissing people. I'm going to pretend like I'll unalive somebody. I'm going to pretend like I was a pimp. A pimp. You heard me? But you know damn well, boy, you ain't never dissed nobody dead homies to their face. You know what I mean? That 6'4" black dude that showed up to your door at 10 o'clock unannounced, you know what I mean? What did you do to him? Why you talking about did he do something to the guy that spit on him? You know, the guy that, you know, that was banging that was banging your back out, that was blowing your back out. What did you do to him? Where is he at? You know what I mean? Was you talking tough to him like that? I don't even think so. Like, take that bass out your voice, man. We don't believe you.
On the internet. Yeah. You was just blowing up my phone, calling my mom, doing some weird ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I got all the screenshots. You weird. Oh God. You was just calling my mom, blowing up. You're weird. You got mental health issues. This has mental health issues. Oh God, you have mental health issues. Your apartment is dirty as this clean her place up. I was there 2 days. Nasty as stinks. I didn't you because your stink. Yeah, because you was editing. I was there for 2 days. Your apartment dirty is. Oh God, your she had chips. She had. Oh God, I never said that. Never said that. You got dirty ass apartment. This had chips in her bed.
Now I don't know who this young lady is, man, and I ain't got nothing against her, but that's funny, and that ain't no shit that you. That ain't no shit that you make up, and that's some shit that don't surprise me. He said she had chips in her bed. I just had to laugh at that because that was funny.
Yeah, she had chips in her bed. Hey, you can have her. Hey, Mark Wetter, you can have her. Oh God, I swear to God. Hey, bro, you need to teach them. You need to teach them proper hygiene. You need to teach proper hygiene, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't you, nigga. SinFul, rest in peace, SinFul. SinFul didn't you. Rest in peace, SinFul. Yeah. Yeah, on mama.
Talking about that dead.
Mom popped out, boy. That's all.
Yeah, and you see, again, you know, like I said, no problems with Aaron the plumber. Peace and blessings to him. But you see this again, like, you know, now he's disrespecting SinFul. You talking about that dead ninja? You talking about that dead ninja? You know, again, like, had you ever had the chance to be face to face with SinFul, you would never talk like that. You know what I mean? And he, you know, he tries to act like when he seen Kevin Samuels in Vegas, like he marked him out or something like that. You was nice as hell. You was like on some fan shit when you seen Kevin Samuels. Like, stop it. Then he tried to act like he marked out Adam 22 when they was on the Whatever podcast. You barely said under your breath that y'all could catch the fade. You act like you said it loudly and boldly that y'all could catch the fade, and then Adam just turned it down. Like you started to go outside and he was scared to go with you. Man, stop it. Like, nobody believes your actress skills. You know what I mean? You a horrible actress, man.
Tell us now that.
Boy?
Oh, mama, you's a hoe. I'm finna get off.
Fan for years.
We own you. We own, nigga.
You've been a fan for
you
years.
tried to book me twice on everything I love. That's on my mama on everything I love. This ass tried to book me twice, and he could not afford me.
Boy, I told
He
you.
could not afford me. That was too much. That's too much money. Yo, yeah, he's a hoe.
You's a fan.
Hey, squab him. Squab.
And see, like I said, when you really a man, the same man that you are off the internet is going to be the same man that you are on the internet. And listen, man, me personally, I'm never going to be getting into it with a nigga and it's a bitch on my side getting into it with him. It's me and the bitch versus this dude. Like, nah. You know how much of a sucker you look like? It's Marquetta and whoever this chick is in the middle versus Aaron the Plumber. It's two bitches versus a dude. You know what I mean? Two bitches like disgruntled with this man. Like, both of them is coming off like baby mamas that Aaron the Plumber owe child support to, and they both done caught his ass on the internet, so they both giving him a piece of their mind. That's what this sound like. You know what I mean? Like again, like this ain't some shit that men do. Men don't get into bickering situations with women against a man on the internet.
Hey, look, cancer patient.
I'm moving. All
Hey, I don't care. We don't care. You're broke.
Yeah, you do care.
You're broke. You're broke. Oh God, you're broke. Your apartment is dirty. You're getting evicted. You're getting evicted right now. You're getting evicted. I ain't never got evicted. Who ain't got a cameraman? I just made 50,000 in a week. Dead homies. I just made 50 bands in a week. You broke. Oh God, your ass broke. Your apartment dirty. You got cat. You got cat on your carpet. How the f cat carpet?
Who's known for getting passed around, and you talking about cat? Nobody did me though. Cat.
And see, you know, this is where women go wrong, man. I don't know who this chick is. I ain't got nothing against her, but it just goes to show that masculinity versus femininity shit in females that we was talking about not too long ago. You know what I mean? She's trying to make him feel bad by saying that he's been passed around. Guys cannot get passed around unless they're getting passed around to guys, but guys can't be passed around to bitches. That bitches get passed around. Like, if you got passed around, then you could say you got passed around, but you can't say that a guy got passed. We don't get passed around. You know what I mean? If a guy is in a room with 20 females and he hits all 20 of them females by himself, then they got passed around, not him. But, you know, this is, you know, that shit where, you know, women try to neutralize manhood and womanhood, and this, you can't do that.
How about that? How about that?
Go clean your dirty ass out.
Basic bum ass. You can't
get money.
Let's keep it. I'm the real.
You're blowing up my phone. You still calling my phone.
Yeah, but
you just called. You called my mom crying.
All right.
Please tell Aaron to talk to me. I'm sorry I deleted his YouTube videos. I love him. I love Aaron. I love Aaron. I love Aaron. Hell no, I ain't threatening to hit. If I did, so what you gonna do about it?
You did. See, that's what I can respect about Aaron the Plumber. You know what I mean? And this is what lets you know that Marquetta is really a woman in a man's body. Did you threaten to hit her? Did you threaten to hit her? What kind of real man is going to ask another man that in front of a woman on the internet? Like, what's wrong with you? And then you claim to be this tough dude and this hustler and all this shit. Like, why would you ask a man a question that could potentially incriminate him on the internet? What's wrong with you? This how you know this boy he act just like his mama. I don't even know his mama, but I know he act just like her ass.
Please tell Aaron to talk to me. I'm sorry I deleted his YouTube videos. I love him. I love Aaron. I love Aaron. I love Aaron. Hell no, I ain't threatening to hit. If I did, so what you gonna do about it?
That nigga said, if I did threaten to hit her, so what? What you gonna do about it? Hey, he all right with me just based on that part right there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I tell you, man, these niggas be running up on niggas like, hey, homie, which one of y'all is Kane? I'm Eileena's cousin, partner. You know what I mean? Like, all these niggas think they Eileena's cousin, man. Like, did you threaten to hit her? Did you threaten to hit her? Man, this dude lame as hell.
Yeah, hoe ass. What you gonna do
Why
about
didn't you
it?
hit the dude who spit on you? Real quick, why you didn't hit the dude?
dude that spit on you?
He's a,
Just real quick, why didn't you hit the dude on you?
I'm trying to hit with you.
Why didn't you hit the dude who spit
I'm
on
trying
you?
to hit with you.
Real quick, the dude who spit on you.
I'm trying to hit with you.
Spit on you and you gonna
Yeah,
run.
dead homies. And face your
gonna
stupid
run.
ass. Yeah,
I'ma
you gonna
spit
get
on you,
faced,
you gonna
nigga.
run.
Dead homies.
You're not.
Yeah, I'm done talking to you. Hey, we gonna get up with you.
I got the video where he said it out of his own mouth that I would not.
We gonna get up with you. For sure. Hey, go wash your dirty ass apartment. You still clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? You
I'm
can
gonna
leave.
post up my new apartment. My new apartment's ready, babe.
I don't care. You got evicted. You got evicted. You're broke. You have no money. Your car is raggedy as like your shit is about to break down. Like you don't even have five. You don't even have five. I'm done going back and forth. Hey, Marquetta.
Yeah, I broke your heart.
I'm on my way to Atlanta. I'm on my way to Atlanta right now.
No, I'm gonna spit on you.
I'm on my way to Atlanta.
I'm gonna spit on you. You gonna go make a track on SoundCloud.
He can't believe
He
come
big
on
mad.
here.
Have something to say. You guys got some questions, comments. Anyways, did all of that and didn't hit. He's in straight like that. E-review. She going up. She telling the tale. Right away, you notice you start backing down when other real men show up. I don't back down, partner. I wish you would show up on me talking like that. I promise you, man, you just gonna make me famous and you gonna be nameless after that. You gonna
Hey, man, you ever seen a buster try to act tough and you know that they don't even believe the shit they saying? Like, you can tell that he doesn't even believe himself. He just trying to fool y'all. Like, dude, you know you're not like that. I could smell it through the internet that you're not like that. This shit is crazy. Boy, people get on the internet act any kind of way.
exist. You heard when you brought up SinFul to P, I said that dead. Now, how many people you know that disrespect people dead homies? I don't get.
This how you know this boy has never been outside, bless his heart. And that's a great thing. See, that's what he don't understand. Like, I like the fact that you graduated from college. I like the fact that you know, was a school teacher and whatever other shit that you done, you know, in the square world. Like, I like that for you. Stay over there. That's a better look for you. Like, all this tough shit and who you know disrespect people dead homies. Busters on the internet. You know how many busters disrespect bro and other deceased people that would never do that to nobody's face? They doing it from the safety of the internet? Who would do that? So that means you tough, right?
And you gonna be nameless after that. You gonna cease to exist. You heard when you brought up SinFul to P, I said that dead. Now, how many people you know that disrespect people dead homies? I don't give a homie. See about me. Anyways, if I'm
see, this how you know I'm like, this how you know I'm the truth. Like, you never gonna catch me getting bent out of shape about what these dudes be saying about SinFul, because I know they busters in real life. You know what I mean? Like him disrespecting SinFul to P, Mac Honky disrespecting SinFul to P. It's like I told y'all, man, when I see these dudes doing all of that, I can't help but to picture a 5-year-old flipping me off like this. I can't. That's what I see. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even, I can't take you serious. You're a little kid, a little girl at that, a little bitty girl flipping me off like this. I'm not going to get bent out of shape at a little girl flipping me off like this. I'm not going to threaten to do something to a little girl that's flipping me off like this. I'm going to just laugh like, oh, that's so cute. These dudes are cute. How you a grown-ass man and you cute, man? These cute-ass niggas, man. What's wrong with them, man? You know? But, hold on. Let me get back to this silly-ass video. I think it was another part that I wanted to highlight.
Answering that correctly, he writes, seems you've proved he is a peon, but still engage for entertainment. Theoretically, would you be open to relenting if he respectfully expressed? And I'm going to tell you why. When you're dealing with rats, snitches, and lies, play it. I'm going to be the same way. He just need to stay in conflict with you. Scorched Earth, how would you play this? Well, I'm going to tell all of you guys how to play this because I've been in a lot of beefs with real gangsters. Homie's a nerd.
No, you haven't. Where are these gangsters? Who are these gangsters that you've been into beefs with? You know what I mean? Because one thing about it, you got a lot of gangsters in the streets that might not be known on the internet. People on the internet don't know who they are, but people in the streets know who they are. You know what I mean? And again, like I said, I know real gangsters from everywhere. I done been to the penitentiary with gangsters from Pasadena. I done been through the county jail. You know what I mean? Wayside. I'm not no name dropper, but I done been locked up with a lot of real dudes from Pasadena. You know what I mean? And, I done rubbed elbows and shit with real dudes from Pasadena in the streets. So, who are these gangsters? And even if they wasn't from Pasadena, wherever they was from, what gangsters did you get into it with? Where was they from? You know what I mean? Because with the exception of a few of us, like myself, most guys in California that be in the streets are affiliated with some neighborhood, some gang, something, right? So if you get into it with gangsters, it's pretty safe to say, and they from California and you in California getting into it with them, it's safe to say that they from somewhere. Where are they from? Who are they? You know what I mean? Let's get in touch with them. Let's see with these real beefs, where did they take place? You ain't even got to say no names. Where did these beefs happen? What's the details? Tell us about it. You ain't got to say no names. What happened? That's how you know he bogus. Nigga, you ain't live it. You witnessed it from your folks' past, scribbled in your notepad and created your life. You're bogus. Got into it with no damn gangster. Shut up. What college graduate acts like this? What dude that graduated from Berkeley and became a school teacher acts like this? Like I said, this is a failure. This is a failure in the square world. People like him, if they didn't have YouTube, would be straight failures. You got saved by YouTube because your degrees and shit, you know what I mean? That shit didn't do nothing for you because maybe you didn't have the game to utilize those degrees the right way. So you became a failure and YouTube saved your sucker ass. But you don't have to get on YouTube and act tough and talk about you done been in real beefs with gangsters. No, you haven't. We don't believe you.
This is how I'm going to play it. And this is the way I always play it. I'm going to be the same way. He just need to stay out my way. You heard me? If he want to issue
just see, he said it right there. You heard me? I just want y'all to hear this stupid ass, you heard me. Man, we don't talk like that.
Be the same way. He just need to stay out my way. You heard me? If he want to.
You are a nerd, man. This is a straight nerd. You know what I mean? And anybody from Southern Cal or just California, period. But since we from LA County, we'll talk about LA County. Anybody from LA County, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. You don't know nobody where we from that talk like this. You heard me? This nigga's a nerd, man.
Issue if he pull up on me, it's gonna be an issue. Full stop. he gonna come up to me and this ain't gonna be what you want, little buddy, or he can stay out the way. But in terms of me, be like, oh no, we're cool now. Hell nah, I don't never rock like that. And I'm gonna tell you why. When you're dealing with rats, snitches, and liars, these are men with no integrity. So if they say it's cool, you can never trust them because their word means nothing. You heard me? He wouldn't be up here arguing with a female if his word meant anything. You ain't never seen me have to argue with a female in public. And I tell you another thing.
Sir, we've seen you argue with females on the internet plenty of times. Stop it. Stop it, dude. You get into it. You're catty. You're a catty guy. You get it. You're catty with females. Whenever you on a panel with females, you getting catty with them. You always, scratching and hissing at other females. You know what I mean? Like, stop that. We seen you before. Like, why are you lying?
Buddy, people who really know me in real life, you don't ever see them go against me because they already know what happened because they might have seen it in real life. You dig? So I don't.
I'm sorry, man. I know y'all probably thinking like, man, Freeze, he just nitpicking, man. Freeze just nitpicking at every little thing this ain't do. But it's like when you know what the real version of what he's pretending to be is, then it's funny to you. Like everything that he's pretending to be, I know the authentic version of it. So he's just a horrible actress. That's why it's funny to me. Some of this shit might be funnier to me than it is to most of y'all because he's just a horrible actress. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm laughing at every little thing that he say because it's just not believable. Like, we don't believe you at all.
Make peace with a rat. You heard me? Ain't no peace till he sleep.
You heard me?
So hell nah, it ain't gonna ever be cool. Ever. Pay money to watch.
Hell no, it ain't ever gonna be cool. Ever.
Put hands on that clown. He's a certified cold goofy. Bro, you ain't never lied. And check this out, man.
Listen to the way he said goofy. We don't talk like that.
Ever be cool. Ever. Pay money to watch you put hands on that clown. He's a certified cold goofy. Bro, you ain't never lied. And check this out, man. If he see me, man, ideally I don't have to put hands on him. Ideally we put something else on him, to be honest with you. But if
you've never put something else on nobody ever. Like, what? Oh, man. This dude is just bogus. But let me see something real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Let me hydrate my game one time. And then we're going to get into why Marquisha is so mad at SinFul to P, even though he done passed away. Put some of this good old love in my body. Yeah, hey. Antonio Smith, you called it right on the money. That's exactly what he is. A Tubi character. Faux show. You dig? Tubi all the way. But like I said, I'm gonna show y'all just a second. You know, part of the reason why he's so upset with SinFul, man. You know, that's coward shit. Again, when you disrespect people who can't hold you accountable for what you're saying and doing, that's coward shit. Now let's get to this dude's so lame. Hold on. Now this has a lot to do with why why the Can't and the Pretender, why he's still mad at SinFul. SinFul been gone again over 2 years. He's still mad. Why are you still mad? This is why.
He just talk like that. But dude is a civilian. And if some real shit met him at the door with all that shit. Because in Vegas, I'm not the mayor or none of that. I'm just respected. I'm just loved. You know what I mean? I got a brother, you know what I mean, that's there. Same father, everything. You know what I mean? And no, he's not a pimp. Everybody pretty much know what he's known for, you know, what he into. You know what I mean? But even beyond him, you know, I just got loved ones that I fucked with. If I wanted to sit up there and cause drama, I could cause drama. But at the same time, is it worth it? No, because squares are not going to play by your rules. You will be in CCDC singing Deborah Cox, How Did I Get Here, fucking with dudes like him. So no, I don't want no drama. I'm like that old man in Friday. Do you want some of this SinFul? No. I don't want none of that. Talking about I'm hiding. You right. I'm hiding from you homosexuals. I'm hiding from you snitches. I'm hiding from you mark-ass niggas. I'm hiding from you niggas that wear that cheap perfume called jealousy. I don't want to be around you. You damn right I'm hiding from you goof-ass niggas. Come on.
And this is a good story to tell. Of course. And I won't go into the details of what we talked about, but long story short, I'm at a certain resort, and I got a couple places on the strip. Mm-hmm. I'm at a certain spot. They're like, yeah, he at Bellagio right now. Pull up. Oh, for sure. Mm-hmm. Hop out the whip, wearing a bright floral shirt. Man. You heard me?
You heard me? This nigga's such a nerd. But again, what real niggas don't do, man. Listen, if I'm in the same city as somebody, even if it was him, like if somebody called me and was like, hey, Freeze, man, the Can't the Pretender, he down the street. Oh, for real? I'm about to pull up. No, I'm never going to pull up wherever he's at. Like, he's not like, really nobody is that important unless it's somebody that I know and I rock with, but got personal dealings with. But like on some fan shit, on some groupie shit, oh, he over there? Let me come on. Like, that's how, like I said, that's why we know that you were a fan and a groupie of Kevin Samuels. You know what I mean? And he tried to act like he marked him out or like he did some tough shit. Like, we seen the video, dude. You was on some groupie shit when you seen Kevin Samuels at the Bellagio. The way you hurried up and rushed and jumped in your car and hurried up and got over there so you could catch him in the valet. That's how we know you's a sucker.
Hop out the whip, doors go up. He sees me. I hop out. I'm walking straight at him. Yeah. He immediately, I could see that look in his face like, oh.
Did he run or?
No, he didn't run.
Okay, stay.
No, Flacco, he not you. No, he didn't run. That's something your fat ass would have tried to did. And would have got laughed at because you know your fat ass can't run. You know what I mean? So you should have got your real nigga points, you know what I mean, and got off or just stood there, you know what I mean, like a man. You know what I mean? But no, Flacco, Kevin didn't do what you would have did in that circumstance, because we all know the motherfuckers that you talk shit on, if they ever ran into you, yeah, you gonna run. And they might not even have intentions to put hands on you, but just out of fear, your fat ass gonna run and trip and fall and all type of shit with your big ass and trip over one of your titties. You gonna do that. For sure, for sure. But no, Kevin didn't do that, Miss Flacco. Come on.
No, he like stiffened up. And
Okay, gotcha.
It was kind of like one of those things like, oh, like I've been set up kind of situation, right? Like this is not coincidental. So long story short, I walk up on him. First thing I say to him is like, hey man, I said, and you know, just make sure that this doesn't get flagged by YouTube, but like, I said X, Y, and Z about you. Essentially that you guzzle Skittles. Use a Skittle.
And see, that's cold-blooded. That you see, we got to address this. Now we're finally at that part. How is it that you said that Kevin was gay and you said that he guzzled Skittles and all of that type of shit? But see, you know, which brings me finally to my point, you know, what's up with this? Let's listen.
Camp. It was 2007. I was just moving into a co-op at the University of California, Berkeley. There was only one other black guy in the whole building. Maybe like a month in, I get a knock on my door at 10 p.m. Open the door. Guess who it is? 6'4" gay black guy. I'm like, fuck is he doing here? And he has a book in his hand. It's a silver book, pink type.
Wait a minute. So a 6'4" dude come to your door at 10 at night and you talking about what? Come on, man. Knock it off. That man knocked at your door because he was on some, come on. That's exactly why he came to your door. He didn't come to your door to just be sitting over there talking. I was like, oh, why is he here? No, nigga, he came to your door because he was trying to be behind that ass asking you, whose is this? Come on. That's exactly why he came at your door. Don't be acting different now, bitch. Now, see, this is him saying how he got introduced to the pimp game. You know what I mean? He was in school and some gay dude knocked on his door at 10 at night. But see, the revelation is in the why, as Andre Taylor taught me years ago. The revelation is in the why. So we got to ask why. Why did he even feel comfortable enough to knock on your door? Why did he feel comfortable? Why did he even think it was cool to even knock on your door? Before we even get into this pimp stuff, son, what did he see in you? What did he see in you that he said, ooh, it's cool to knock on this dude's door at 10 at night? Before we even get to the book, what was it about you? What did he see? I'm going to tell you. Now I'm going to paint this picture so y'all can see this shit. This is exactly what he saw. You know what I mean? Come on, Eric, come on. This video might not even get to stay up because I'm going to paint this picture so cold. So, you know what I mean? Y'all hit the like button, man. Hopefully this video will be able to stay up. But, yeah, man, let's hear this. What did he see? For those that don't know that song, that's that Eric Benet, man. That's that femininity. You know what I mean? He seen the femininity in you. He seen the way you was moving your hands, you know what I mean, talking and shit. And that's exactly why, you understand me, when he came to your motherfucking door, you understand me, with that book, he came feeling just like this. He was not gonna just drop the book off, he was dropping dick off. Come on.
Oh yeah. Shabba dum dwee dum dwee. Oh yeah. I'm dropping dick off. I'm dropping dick off. I'm dropping dick off. I'm dropping dick off. Oh, I'm dropping dick off. 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 Oh, I'm dropping dick off. I'm dropping dick off. I'm dropping dick off. I'm dropping dick off.
For those of you that don't know, because see, I did personal research on my own, I did not know that was the Saint and the Sinner doing the background vocals on Dropping Dick Off. That's Saint and the Sinner. Drop it off. Drop it off. Drop it off. That's him. I didn't even know that Saint and the Sinner could sing until I actually did the research. I was like, damn, that's Marquetta talking about drop the dick off? I did not know. But see, I want to ask y'all, how do y'all think dude came to the door? We gonna listen to Saint and the Sinner keep on describing this story though. Let's get back. Come on.
He has a book. It was 2007. I was just moving into a co-op at the University of California, Berkeley. There was only one other black guy in the whole building. Maybe like a month in, I get a knock on my door at 10 p.m. Open the door. Guess who it is? 6'4" gay black guy. I'm like, fuck is he doing here? And he has a book in his hand. It's a silver book, pink title, and hands it to me. Says, you need to read this. Look at the book. It's called Pimp, Story of My Life by Iceberg Slim. I'm thinking, what is a graduate student, an academic, doing with a book called Pimp by someone named Iceberg Slim, which is not even a real name. And of all things, it was a gay guy giving me a book called Pimp. Seems to add up.
Nigga, it did add up. He came to that door because he know he was trying to, come on. That's exactly why he came to your door. You know what I mean? You trying to act like, you know, a 6'4" gay guy coming to my room at, 10 at night. Like, it just didn't add up. It just didn't add up, but you still took the book though. Listen to this. He's saying this is how he got his introduction into the so-called pimp game. A gay man giving him an Iceberg Slim book. Come on, man.
He has a book in his hand. It was 2007. I was just moving into a co-op at the University of California, Berkeley. There was only one other black guy in the whole building. Maybe like a month in, I get a knock on my door at 10 p.m. Open the door. Guess who it is? 6'4" gay black guy. I'm like, fuck is he doing?
How did you just know his height like that, Marquetta? How did you just know? Did you measure him? How did you just know? And the way you even said his height, it just lets me know that you like tall guys. See, we didn't know that you didn't. Now we understanding that you like tall men. You have an attraction for tall men. So you shouldn't be talking about destiny. You shouldn't be saying that Kevin Samuels, is sucking on Skittles when you have a personal sexual desire for strong black, tall black men. That's what you like. You like a tall black man.
And see, that's why it makes all the much more sense why when he heard Kev was at the Bellagio, he hurried up and threw something on and jumped in his car and rushed over there real quick because, Kev was a tall black man. See, bro put it all in perspective for me now. Now it all makes sense now. You dig?
What's that song? What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. You like that part. I like a man with the Denzel face. I know you know them words. You like tall black men. Who are you to call anybody gay when you have a crush on strong, tall black men? You're into that. He comes to my door. He's 6'4". This is your type. You're into tall black men.
And see, one detail that Marquetta left out, and that SinFul the P also left out. See, they didn't talk about how Marquetta was dressed, when he answered that door, and that tall gay black dude was at the door with the flowers in the book. This is how he answered the door.
T-shirt and my panties on. T-shirt and my panties on. T-shirt and my panties on. T-shirt and my panties, got my T-shirt and my panties on.
Yeah, he came to the door with his T-shirt and his panties on, man. See, you can't fool nobody, man. It takes some game to really read between the lines and understand what really took place, He really came to the door with his T-shirt and his panties on, man, when his favorite tall black guy came to the door, man. See, SinFul, he really put it all in perspective. I understand now that much more, even better now, And yeah, that's how he came to the door, man. When the guy came to his door, he had his T-shirt and his panties on, but he ain't gonna tell you that though.
We're going to break this thing down now. Continue to listen because there's more. Come on.
Here. And he has a book in his hand. It's a silver book, pink title, and hands it to me. Says, you need to read this. Look at.
Why does his followers feel comfortable following someone who accepted a book from a gay man. Before I get into all jokes aside, why does the men that watch him, his male audience, why is the temperature on comfortability with the saint and the sinner when he has admitted to you that a man felt comfortable enough, a homosexual felt comfortable enough to knock on this man's door at 10 at night and give him a book? Me personally, I think that he gave Saint and the Sinner more than just a book. Seeing what you saying? Me personally, okay, we're gonna get back to Saint and the Sinner, explaining this story. But me personally, I think he gave Saint and the Sinner way more than that book. I think when dude came over, I think it was like this. Come on.
Girl, you're in the kitchen, cooking me a meal. Something makes me wanna come in there and get a feel. Walk around in your t-shirt with nothing else on. Strutting past, switching that ass while I'm on the phone.
I think it was that. That's just my honest opinion. I really think, or maybe it wasn't like that. Maybe dude came to Marquette's door like this.
I'm so glad you're over here. Now I get to show you all the things that I've been wanting to show you for such a long time. Don't say nothing. Picture this, you and me in the kitchen, babe. On the counter, feeding each other fruits, babe.
I'm sorry, I just think that he gave that man more than just a book. But that's just me though. I might be wrong. Let's go, come on.
Says you need to read this. Look at the book. It's called Pimp, Story of My Life by Iceberg Slim. I'm thinking, what is a graduate student and academic doing with a book called Pimp by someone named Iceberg Slim, which is not even a real name? And
you sitting over there thinking about a book instead of this known gay guy coming. You sitting over there, Iceberg Slim's not even a real name. This is how you know he gay. A tall gay dude come to your door and you talking about Iceberg Slim. That's not even a real name. That's how you know the dude is a blatant homosexual. He's let you guys know. You can't even say that, oh, I didn't know. If it ever come out about dude being gay, I don't want to hear like, I looked up to Saint. Oh, I didn't know. All you niggas knew and you still followed. Come on.
of all things, it was a gay guy giving me a book called Pimp. Seems to add up. Then he told me, he said, as a black man, there's a lot of maneuvering you're going to have to do in life. And
so he's showing you how to maneuver? Oh my God. Yeah. This is getting out of line. This is getting out of line, man. He's showing the man how to maneuver. And see, by you, let me just let you talk. Go ahead.
This book, more than any book, has taught me how to maneuver. So I just finished it. I want you to check it out. All right. I read the book and I can say.
So you took the book. See, that gay dude already had gay game.
Yeah, so as you can see, just keep in mind, just understand that when you see the Caint and the Pretender disrespecting the dead, talking bad about SinFul, just always keep that in mind. That's why he's still mad at bro. You know what I mean? That's the reason. It ain't no mystery to me. And see, this is how you know, like, it's just a blessing that the Caint and the Pretender ain't never been locked up. And he ain't never had to do no time because, he would have ended up being somebody's girlfriend. he would have been ironing somebody's drawers and braiding somebody's nut hairs and all that old type of shit. You know what I mean? He really would have been somebody's girlfriend, man. He would have been ironing clothes, putting creases in jeans, and shining up boots, and you know what I mean, giving dudes cornrows sitting between his legs, and he would have been that guy if he ever got locked up, because you know, when you in the joint, especially when you fresh in there, you don't just accept stuff from people. Y'all probably done seen movies, and it's some truth to that. You probably done seen movies where, you know, a guy, he'll be new to a unit or something like that, and somebody will come leave a gift on his bed. Might be some Twinkies or some candy or some chips, or, you know, a honey bun or something like that. They'll leave that on their bed, and then when that person accept that gift, you know what I mean, it's pretty much an invite to their backside as well. You dig? And this is what Saint would have, you know, obviously done, because he's accepting gifts from gay dudes. So that lets you know that he really would have been somebody's girlfriend if he was in the joint. And he's probably somebody's girlfriend right now. You know, we just don't know who. And, you know, it's probably better that way. We don't have to be all in his business. You know, he probably liked to keep his love life private, you know, especially that side of his love life. So it's all good, you know, but yeah, that's the detail that he didn't tell, right? You know, he didn't let it be known that when the dude showed up to his doorstep, you know, it was like this.
It was 2007. I was just moving into a co-op at the University of California, Berkeley. There was only one other black guy in the whole building. Maybe like a month in, you know, I get a knock on my door at 10 p.m. Open the door. Guess who it is? 6'4", gay black guy. I'm like, fuck is he doing here? And he has a book in his hand. So a silver book, pink title, and hands it to me. Says, you need to read this. Look at the book. It's called Pimp, Story of My Life by Iceberg Slim. I'm thinking, what is a graduate student, an academic, doing with a book called Pimp by someone named Iceberg Slim, which it's not even a real name. And of all things, it was a gay guy giving me a book called Pimp. Seems to add up. Then he told me, he said, you know, as a black man, there's a lot of maneuvering you're going to have to do in life. And this book, more than any book, has taught me how to maneuver. So I just finished it. I want you to check it out.
Yeah, he telling you how to maneuver while you got your t-shirt and your panties on, man. That's what was going on, man. You ain't fooling nobody, man. You know, like, why is he showing you how to maneuver? And then we didn't talk about that part. Like, this dude gave you instructions, and you followed his instructions. You know what I mean? He came through and was like, here, read this. And you followed his instructions. So not only did this gay dude show up to your door unannounced at 10 o'clock at night, 6'4" gay black dude, he gave you instructions and you followed them. So what makes you think that we ain't gonna believe that y'all didn't do something else? You know what I mean? In the words of Tupac, you and I know what's going on. You know what I mean? We know what's going on. In the words of Draco the Ruler, man, we know the truth. You dig? You know? You had your t-shirt and your panties on. That's what was going on. So now y'all understand why he's so disrespectful. And now let me see something. Hold on. Give me just a second. Okay, that's that. Hold on. Oh, this dude is such a lame. We got new developments, man. Give me just a second, man. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see how I can do this. This dude is such a. He's so WrestleMania, man. This shit crazy. I can't even take this dude seriously, man. He's such a lame. This shit funny as hell. Hold on. Give me just a second. Hold on. Do it like this. Bam. Appreciate y'all being patient with a pimp. Hey, listen, if you ain't wiped your feet off at the door when you stepped into a pimp's domain, please do so now. Hit that like button. Oh my goodness, this shit funny as hell. Hold on. Almost ready. Give me just a second. I'm just checking everything. This dude is so funny. Damn, how do I damn. Hold on, maybe I can do that. Oh, okay, cool. I can do that. Then I can do this. Hold on. Give me just a second, man. I got something else to show y'all. I just got to get the shit right. Hold on. Give me just a second. Hold on. I don't know if it'll. Okay, cool. Okay, that's that one. And that's that one. Okay, now. I know it's taking a pimp a second, but it's going to be good. Trust and believe. Okay. Okay. Now. This nigga with his big ass head. Okay, so hold on. Okay, now. Here's a little bit further disrespect with SinFul to P. And like I said, this is how you know these dudes is really WrestleMania, man. Look at this WrestleMania ass shit this dude do. Hold on.
I'm just talking about the real life facts. It's two cats when I was a young boy, thought they wanted smoke. Both of them end up dead. Dead in real life. SinFul to P, dead. It's another two other YouTubers dead. I ain't gonna name them. Y'all can name them yourself. Dead. Listen, man, we just talking about what happened in real life.
You see the nonsense though. Like he's saying dead like he has something to do with it. Like you unalive SinFul. And then look at how even more bogus he is, right? Look, this this is the antics. This is the shenanigans that, like, again, because SinFul's no longer here, you know, he thinks that he can't be held accountable for this sucker shit that he's saying do. But let's get to it.
How sick I was. It ain't even crossed my mind to run. You're not like me, boy. And the reason you got shot up and you ain't shoot nothing back because you weak. You like Sharp from No Jumper, homie. You like Sharp, and he was in Vegas too, and he ain't want no issue. And SinFul to P was in Vegas too, and he ain't want no issue. Why everybody say they want issues with me, don't really want them, and half of them end up dead anyways. Yeah. Y'all sweet, homie. I'm just talking about the real life facts.
You know, I don't wish jail on me or him, man, but I just wish for one day, just one day. I just wish just for one day that me and him could end up in Los Angeles County Jail. Just one day. I wish we could arrange that. I wish it was like a program available that, you know, when certain guys have differences with each other, they could go to the LA County Jail and settle their differences. Matter of fact, a day ain't good enough, like a week. I wish me and him could just go to the same module, like on the 2000 floor, like 2400 or something like that. You know what I mean? I wish or maybe in Supermax and Wayside. I wish that me and him could just be in the same module for just 7 days. And we waking up and going to sleep in the same unit every day. Right? And it's no internet. It's no weapons except for, you know, the weapons that you make in there, which that's cool. If he make a weapon, I make a weapon, that's cool. But I just wish that we could just be and that, you know, it could be recorded. Like maybe even live stream, like that'd be cool. Like if you could just live stream the whole experience and we don't have control of the cameras. It's just every moment of this happening inside the unit is live streamed. You know what I mean? From everything that we do, you know, make a phone call, take a shower, you know what I mean? Play chess, play dominoes, just everything, catch fades, you know, just everything, man. Pop the sale, you know, going to visits. I just wish that we could just be in the county jail because you can't do all this there. Like, this is what I don't like about the internet. You could just get on here and pretend to be any fucking body you want. Like, this dude is so bogus. Sharp was there and he didn't want no smoke. Listen, when you were in Vegas, I can't really speak for Sharp because I'm not him and Sharp can speak for itself. But I'm pretty sure that most of the time y'all wasn't even in Vegas at the same time. And even if so, like, again, I've never met the Saint in the Center face to face. I've never met Sharp face to face. But I tell you what, I do know Sharp has a history in Vegas. And he talking about Sharp was in Vegas the same time as him and didn't want no smoke. Listen, Sharp know people in Vegas. I know some of the same people that Sharp know in Vegas. You're not like that. You don't even know nobody for real in Vegas. You probably met some tourists or, you know what I mean, like I said, people that lived in your apartment building, some nerds and shit like that. But you don't, like, Sharp was in the streets in Vegas. People in the streets know Sharp. Been knowing Sharp for a long time. Like, his history ain't no mystery there. You just came to Vegas a few years ago. And then you talking about SinFul was there and didn't want to. When SinFul was in Vegas, he didn't even know you existed. Nobody even knew who you was when he was in Vegas. SinFul didn't find out who you was until the internet. By that time, he was already in Canada. But this is the bullshit. Like I said, you know, like this is what lets you know he's bogus. This is clear bogusness. Listen to what he says again.
How sick I was, it ain't even crossed my mind to run. You're not like me, boy. And the reason you got shot up and you ain't shoot nothing back, because you weak. You like Sharp from No Jumper, homie. You like Sharp, and he was in Vegas too, and he ain't want no issue. And SinFul the P was in Vegas too, and he ain't want no issue. Why everybody say they want issues with me, don't really want them? And
dude, you and SinFul were never in Vegas at the same time. And even if you were, he didn't even know who you was. He did not know who you was. SinFul left the United States in 2018, December 2018. Like, y'all didn't even, like, SinFul probably didn't even know who you was at that time. And the last time, let's see, the last time SinFul was in Vegas, I know for sure we were there New Year's going into 2016. So New Year's Eve 2015 going into 2016, we was in Vegas, all up and down the strip, you know what I mean, getting harassed by casino security and police and Metro, all the shit, you know what I mean. They was treating SinFul like Frank Lucas because he had this big ass coat on, and you know, everywhere we went, we was getting harassed because of his coat. But you know, like, SinFul never hid in Vegas. Like, that's one place he would never hide. Like, you making shit up. You was you still a nobody in the Vegas streets, but like, especially back then. See, this how you know he don't know who he talking about. Again, like I said, I don't know Sharp personally, right? We done had brief conversations on the internet, but we haven't, you know, we haven't done our thing around each other or together, pause, you know what I mean? But I know Sharp is official, and I know he really been out there because it's too many real people who done vouch for him, right? We know too many of the same people. This dude don't even know none of the people that we know. Because if he did, he wouldn't be talking like this. You know what I mean? See, he's one of those people that went to Vegas and was on the strip, and he's not aware of like the hood element of Vegas, the street element of Vegas. The only thing you know in Vegas, listen to what he said when he was talking about when he met, when he pulled up on Kevin Samuels. You know, I got a couple of spots on the strip. You were on the strip. You ain't never been to the hood in Vegas, right? So you don't know nothing about that. Again, like I said, he one of them people that came to Vegas. He seen the strip. The strip is nice. You know what I mean? It's not very dangerous, even though bullshit do happen on the strip too. But for the most part, the strip is safe. You don't have to worry about beef on the strip and all that type of shit, right? Most of the time, especially somebody like him, he's a nobody. You know what I mean? They're going to look at him like a tourist and keep on going. So he's thinking that because it's like that, you know, like how they say that in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. That's how he pictured Vegas. He pictured Vegas as the land of the blind, and he's the man with the one eye. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is, like, he pictures Vegas as this place where nobody is tough, nobody is dangerous. So he can play the role as the most dangerous and tough and, you know, connected guy there. But you ain't been to the hoods in Vegas though. You know what I mean? Because if you had, you wouldn't be acting like that. You wouldn't be talking like that. You know what I mean? And like I said, when it comes to a Sharp and a SinFul to P, you know what I mean? Like, they known. And one thing I know for sure about SinFul to P, like he said on the video where he was roasting dude, like, SinFul was loved and respected in Vegas. From the streets to the penitentiary to the county jail and all in between. You know what I mean? They knew SinFul and they respected SinFul. You know what I mean? SinFul's never been known for being on no buster shit in Vegas, no sucker shit in Vegas. Ain't nobody ever did nothing to him in Vegas. Like, he was well respected out there and well loved. You dig? Still is to this day. See, this is what he don't know about Vegas, right? Still to this day, there's people that if he was in the wrong place saying the wrong thing about SinFul in Vegas, there's people that would do something to him behind that. That's what he don't know about Vegas. Like, SinFul got so much love and respect in Vegas. He could just be out anywhere and say the wrong thing and somebody will do something to him. I told y'all the story about when I was in Miami and I was on South Beach kicking it with my partner, and my partner was talking, and when he talks, like, he real like animated and aggressive looking and shit, but he might not be being aggressive. He just comes off that way to people who don't know no better. So I'm on South Beach and my partner talking to me, and he looked like he upset with me, but he's not. He looked like he got a problem with me, but he's not. Some dudes that I don't know from a can of paint walked up to me. It was about 4 or 5 of them, and they was like, "Hey, Freeze, what's up, cuz? You good?" We all the way in Miami. I said, "Yeah, man, what's going on?" He like, "Oh, cuz, just let you know, man, Vegas niggas is around here, cuz. If you need something, just holler. We around here. If anybody fuck with you, let us know. We got you." These are some dudes that I never knew. And if my homeboy was having a problem with me like they thought, if he was somebody that I had a problem with, they was ready to do something to him. That's just an example of the type of love that me and SinFul got in Vegas. But SinFul even more so. You know what I mean? But me too, like a motherfucker. Don't get it twisted. Like, it's people out there like that for me too. If somebody will be like that in Miami, imagine if you in Vegas saying the wrong thing about Freeze in front of the wrong people. They gonna do something to you. So that's what he don't understand. You know what I mean? You talking about a place that you don't know nothing about. You don't know nothing about Vegas past the Strip. That's all you know is the Strip. Like, shut up. Talking about SinFul didn't want no issue with you. Right, but he didn't know who you was to even want an issue with you. You acting like, you know, you wanted the issue and he didn't want it. Like you was running around Vegas looking for SinFul and Sharp. Man, stop it.
How sick I was. It ain't even crossed my mind to run. You're not like me, boy. And the reason you got shot up and you ain't shoot nothing back because you weak.
And see, this is how you know he's a lame. This is how you know he watched too many movies. This is how you know he ain't lived it. He witnessed it from his folks' past, scribbled in his notepad, and created his life. Listen, man, you've never even been in no dangerous situation like that. You've never been shot. You've never been shot at. You've never shot at nobody, and you've never shot anybody. I can just listen to you and tell. I've been shot before. And I've been in the crossfire, shootouts, all type of shit. But I got shot point blank range. So, you know, it's easy for somebody who ain't never been in that type of situation to speculate and say what they would have did and wouldn't have did. But you don't know what you would have did. Nobody knows what you would have did because you've never been in that situation. And even though you's a sucker and a buster, I wouldn't even wish that on you. I hope that you don't end up in that kind of situation. But this will let you know he's bogus. He's in a fairy tale world. Like, all of this street shit is fascinating to him. And you can tell. You know what I mean? You could tell he's mesmerized by acting like he tough and acting like he with the shit, and he'll get into shootouts and, you know, he'll unalive somebody, and as he say, he'll leave somebody stinking and all this other type of shit. You know what I mean? He's mesmerized by all of this shit. But anybody who done really been through it don't talk like this. I'm talking about you didn't shoot back because you weak. Have you ever been in a shootout before? Do you know what it's like? You know what I mean? And then it don't matter how tough you are, how much heart you got, how many people you done did something to. If somebody got the drop on you and they up it on you before you could up it on them, it is what it is. It's a whole bunch of dudes that done got unalived with that thing on them. That was with the shit. That if they had the opportunity, they would have unalived the people that was getting at them, but they just wasn't quick enough that time. It's a whole bunch of gangster ass, tough ass you know what I mean, dangerous ass dudes that had the thing on them that got unalived, or had the thing on them and got shot up and they lived through it. You don't know what you're talking about. You watch too many movies. That's how you know this dude is bogus.
You like Sharp from No Jumper, homie. You like Sharp, and he was in Vegas too, and he ain't want no issue. And SinFul the P was in Vegas too, and he ain't want no issue. Why everybody say they want issues with me, don't really want them, and half of them end up dead anyways. Yeah.
I didn't catch that part at the end. That hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, he felt that. Listen to him. Hold on.
Yeah.
I got to hear that one more time.
Yeah.
He was feeling himself on that one. Yeah.
Y'all sweet, homie. I'm just talking about the real life facts.
This dude is such a charlatan, man. It's some fake people on the internet, trust me. It's a whole bunch of them, but this dude take the cake. He one of the most bogus dudes ever, man. Like, and this will let you know people is naive, man. For anybody to believe anything that he's saying about all of this shit, people are naive. People are funny. To believe anything this dude's saying. Hold on. Yeah, what the? Hey, listen, give me just a second, man. But in the meantime, we're going to take a quick little intermission. But listen, if you ain't wiped your feet off at the door when you stepped into a pimp's domain, please do so now. What I mean by that, hit that like button, man. Make the likes look like the viewers. You dig? Be right back.
Yeah, yeah. I just touched down, 2:15. I know it's late, but I'm calling you, trying to figure if I can come see you.
Can I come see you?
I know you say that you're on my mind, and I'm wide awake, and I wanna stop by. So can you get up and get out of the bed? 'Cause I wanna see you, and I've been wondering, can I come over? Come over, come over, come over. Can I come over? Come over, come over, come over. Can I come over? Come over, come over, come over. Can I come over? Come over, come over. Yeah. So tell me what the deal. You're not that far. I just got my bags and I'm headed to the car. Say yes or no, 'cause I'm on the road.
Wait a minute. My battery's low. Let me. Alright.
Baby, I wanna come see you. Said I really wanna come see you. Don't you worry about a thing. I'm just wanting to hold you, embrace you. I want to look at you and tell you how much I love you. I want you, I need you, miss you.
Come over, come over, come over, come over. Can I come over? Come over, come over, come over. Can I come over? Come over, come over, come over. Can I come over? Come over, come over.
Okay, we right back at it, man. Right back to talking about this charlatan, man. Now, you know, teach their own. Everybody's entitled to believe whatever they want to believe and listen to whoever they want to listen to, man. But hopefully this gives some of y'all a little more clarity and helps you to separate game from lame, because this dude is totally separate from the game and totally lame, you know. But let me see something real quick. Hold on. Show y'all even more of why this guy is just, you know, he is so in his feelings. Got his little panties in such a bunch about SinFul the P, man. I keep telling these dudes, man, I know he roasted the shit out of you when he was here, but he's gone now, man. He's moved on. Whatever he did to you, man, in the past, he can't do it no more. He's not going to do it no more. Now, I know these videos live on and these roastings live on and all that type of stuff. But it's going to be okay, man. Let's get into a little bit more why this dude is so mad at SinFul, man.
More time. You know what I mean? It's time to chop it up, man. Yeah, it's time to go forth in this game. Yeah, hold on. Give me, hold on. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, man, blessings to everybody. Get up in here, man. It's time to fellowship about this game. As you come in, man, greet one another. As you come in, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, click on the subscribe and the bell button. Yeah, we don't know if we're going to be here another day. Today ain't promised. No, it ain't promised. You know what I mean? We come in, you know what I mean, to come on one accord about this game. Let me set this up right quick. Give me one little second. Yeah, man, I was minding my business, man. I don't want you to think that sin being a bully, because I'm not. I wasn't thinking about dude, man. You know what I mean? Dude constantly mentioning me. Dude going on damn near 5 million sub channels mentioning me. Yeah. I just wanna I don't mind people sitting up there whether telling the truth or lying. I just want my chance. I just want my turn. That's all. I just want my turn. That's all I want. Whether you telling the truth or whether you lying. Hey, just let me get my turn to tell the truth. I'm not gonna lie on you like you lied on me. But I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna show you how to verbally crucify without telling one lie. You know what I mean? Because when you the truth, you don't gotta make nothing up. And when you roast with the truth, you ain't gotta freestyle lie. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta do all of that, man. Let's go. I'm just gonna give y'all a little time to get up here. And I know that y'all tired of me saying it. I know that y'all done walked in and you getting ready to walk right on out. Like, oh no, man. You know what I mean? Sin don't mess the video up. But I gotta let it be known. Hey, check it out. This shouldn't take long. Yeah. This shouldn't take long, man. I want to get into other videos and things tonight. And I know somebody like, man, you on Saint, but what about Flacco? You gonna let him? Hey, listen. I don't know whether to teach, preach, roast, or whatever with dude, that's an eternal roast. You know what I mean?
Flacco is another lame that spoke on bro since bro been deceased. But, you know, I already done torched Flacco. But for those of y'all that, because I seen somebody said they ain't never seen this video. The reason why you haven't seen this video is because it's blocked. You know how YouTube will block certain videos because of, various different reasons, usually because of a copyright. Certain music or copyrighted material played in the video will cause YouTube to block it. So this video here is blocked, but you can watch it though. It just doesn't get recommended, and I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. So if you want to watch that video, you can. It's right there in the chat. I'm gonna pin it in just a second as soon as I get the opportunity. But let's continue.
It's a forever roast. See, y'all coming in. See, they want me to verbally crucify this dude. They already coming up in here with these super chats, man. Yeah, man. Hold on. Let me go ahead and acknowledge this, man. You know what I mean? Triller Man Winters, man. Appreciate that 10. Dropping that 10 because I'm a win. That's right. You know what I mean? Blessings to you, man. You know what I mean? Chicho Sosa, man. What's going on with the 20, fam? Yeah, appreciate that. Justin, appreciate that 10, fam. Appreciate that. Appreciate the respect. Blessings to you. But yeah, make the likes look like the viewers. Yeah, we all already got over 400 people up in here. But why my likes say 278? Why y'all want to be disrespectful? Yeah, no more $200 consultations. In my comment section, some of the gay people, you know what I mean, from the Saint and Sinners platform, some of the LGBT community choir singers might be in my comment section right now, and you might get offended by the things that I'm saying, but it's true. You know, gay people do have a tendency, you know what I mean, to lie and to do a lot of heartless things. You know, so when he sat up there and took actually the information of the criminal history of O'Shea's father and actually told his crowd that this was O'Shea and was actually trying to make O'Shea a pedophile, you know what I mean? It was just too much lying. You know, when you roast the individual, you know, I know some people like, man, you know, it's all cool in the roaster. I mean, if that's the way you get down, that's the way you get down. It's a difference from actually saying something and we know it's a blatant lie, but it was just funny and you was just basically, you know what I mean? We know that this is out your imagination. But to actually tell something as if this is the irrefutable truth and then act like you the coldest roaster, when in all actuality, you're not even in the top 100. Like if you actually thought the Saint and the Sinner was one of the coldest roasters on YouTube, man, take your hand right now, man, and slap yourself. The little nigga don't even come close. Not at all. So basically after they little going back and forth, that's how I learned about him. So pretty much, you know what I mean? I started looking, I see he was hating on Kev.
You see what SinFul said, how he learned who the Saint and the Sinner was. He learned who the Saint and the Sinner was when he lied on O'Shea, which that's another thing he did. He just like his resume on YouTube is just checkered with so much bullshit, so many lies, so many like just unfly moves that he done did, right? But that was another thing that he did. He lied on O'Shea, you know, because O'Shea is a junior. He has the same name as his father. So, you know, he tried to, you know, lie on O'Shea and make him look a certain type of way based on his father's background, right? So, but you seen SinFul said that this is how he became aware of who this guy is, right? And I can't remember exactly when that was that he lied on O'Shea the way that he did, but I want to say that was probably like 2021 or something like that, maybe 2020 at the oldest, right? So 2020, let's say, and SinFul left the States in 2018. The Caint and the Pretender probably didn't even go to Vegas until like maybe 2022 or something like that. You know, so by the time, you know, he went to Vegas, SinFul was already out the country. So, you know, all of this, you know, when I was in Vegas, SinFul was in Vegas and he didn't want no issue. He just bogus. Like, I don't know why people have such a problem with the truth. Maybe people don't like what they see when they look in the mirror and who they see. You know what I mean? Maybe he just see all the sweet things that he done been, you know, all the girlfriends he done been to people. When he look in the mirror, that's what he see. But it's okay, man, to be yourself, man. It's all right. But I just wanted y'all to see.
How sick I was. It ain't even crossed my mind to run. You're not like me, boy. And the reason you got shot up and you ain't shoot nothing back because you weak. You like Sharp from No Jumper, homie. You like Sharp, and he was in Vegas too, and he ain't want no issue. And SinFul the P was in Vegas too, and he ain't want no issue. Why everybody say they want issues with me, don't really want them. And half of them end up dead anyways.
You know, when you roast the individual, you know, I know some people like, man, you know, it's all cool in the roaster. I'm just showing you the character of this person. You know what I mean? And this is how homosexuals get down. Now, I know some of y'all gay up in my comment section, some of the gay people, you know what I mean, from the Saint and Sinners platform, some of the LGBT community choir singers might be in my comment section right now, and you might get offended by the things that I'm saying, but it's true. You know, gay people do have a tendency, you know what I mean, to lie and to do a lot of heartless things, you know. So when he sat up there and took actually the information of the criminal history of O'Shea's father and actually told his crowd that this was O'Shea and was actually trying to make O'Shea a pedophile, you know what I mean? It was just too much lying. You know, when you roast the individual, you know, I know some people like, man, you know, it's all cool in the roaster. I mean, if that's the way you get down, that's the way you get down. It's a difference from actually saying something and we know it's a blatant lie, but it was just funny and you was just basically, you know what I mean? We know that this is out your imagination. But to actually tell something as if this is the irrefutable truth and then act like you the coldest roaster, when in all actuality, you're not even in the top 100. Like, if you actually thought that Saint and the Sinner was one of the coldest roasters on YouTube, man, take your hand right now, man, and slap yourself. The little nigga don't even come close. Not at all. So basically, after they little going back and forth, that's how I learned about him. So pretty much, you know what I mean? I started looking, I see he was hating on and you know what I mean, their room is full of dirty clothes and ice cream and you know what I mean, use condoms with themselves, not with a woman, but with themselves. You know, guys like you know, so they brung you on the platform to reach that population of people. Yeah, but you're not talented, man, at all, man. At all. I don't know what Adam was thinking, man. I don't even think you got one video that's like a quarter. And if you do, it's because it's a collaboration. And that just lets you know, even with the Saint and the Sinner, because it's like, how you go on a platform that got damn near 5 million subs and the shit been up damn near 4 days, and it ain't touched 50,000 views, that mean ain't nobody watching that shit. I started to not even do this because I thought to myself, goddamn, well, if a motherfucker ain't even touch 50,000 views, you understand me, especially within a 24, but to see you not even touch 50,000 views within a 96-hour period, I was like, the fuck I need to come down from the heavens and acknowledge the nigga for. Ain't nobody watching them. You know what I mean? Don't you know that if you got a 5 million, subscriber channel, you should be able to put a fingernail. You should be able to take a nail and put it on the table, take a picture of it, and get more views than the views you got telling them motherfucking lies that you told, bitch, within that goddamn video. It just lets me know that you're nobody. You went on that platform and you have not even, how the fuck you go on there and bitch, you don't even come back with 500 subs? You went on a 5 million sub channel and you don't even come back with 500 subs? Dude, stop it. Knock it off. Terms. You will see him using, known phrases, things that I use. That generic ass name, the saint and the sinner. But if he actually was listening to me, he would know that you can't be a saint and a sinner. But that's another subject. These homosexuals and these bitches stay confused, man. You know what I mean? They be misguided and undecided, you did. But yeah, man, you could tell if you go back and even watch the roast that he did, you will be able to hear him use some of my colloquial terms. You will see him using, known phrases, things that I usually say. So that lets you know that he's been watching me for years. He's been watching me since Scottsdale. And so now, after watching my videos, after idolizing me, after idolizing Andre Taylor, because I can just tell by the way you talk that you've been looking at my videos. You've been looking at Dre. I just knew it. I knew it even before I seen that video, but that video was confirmation of that because you kept saying my shit. It's the metabolist, rabbit. Yeah, but look at the way you introduce yourself. And by the way, there is no colder introduction than SinFul to P. So, I don't know why it's the Facts Cameraland. It's the friend of, I forgot what the fuck he be saying.
Marquette, what about you?
Marquette.
Oh, sorry.
Get it right.
My bad.
You have a high level of whiteness, so I'm not going to hold this against you.
Okay. I'm very.
Like you surf, right?
I do surf.
Exactly.
There's a high,
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
When,
So,
remember
don't worry.
when you came to like dap me up? I totally butchered
That was
it.
awkward as hell. I figured like
I'm too white, bro.
you're
You
in
gotta give me
show
a
business.
handshake.
You've met some of the black.
Like, fuck, how do I do this?
Yeah. All right.
Never mind.
All right. So one thing I'm curious. I'm curious about. I don't know if you're curious. Special.
Remember when you came to dap me up? I totally butchered
That was
it.
awkward as hell. I figured like
I'm too.
My bad, man. I ain't know y'all couldn't hear me this whole time. I'm talking shit, roasting this nigga, man. At least y'all can see what I'm doing, though. Y'all couldn't hear me, but damn, my bad. But I was just showing y'all who this nigga looked like, man. This nigga got the same head as Bonks Adventure. This nigga look just like Bonks Adventure. Like, god damn, that's crazy. I mean, who y'all think he looked more like? Widget the World Watcher or Bonks Adventure? Hold on, let me do this real quick. that nigga look just like Bonk's Adventure. He looked like Widget too, though. Let me see. Hold on. Like, god damn, that nigga look just like them niggas. Oh wait, hold on. I want to see what y'all think. I'm just curious what y'all think, man. You know? Who he look more like. I'm going to give y'all the image again. Hold on, let me show you. Okay. There go Bonk's Adventure. Hold on. This is the Saint. This is him. This is his real life head. That's what his head looked like in real life. It's not a. I know y'all thinking I did some AI shit to make his head look like that. This nigga head is not AI. AI didn't do that to him. You know what I mean? Mother Nature did that to him. You know what I mean? That's God. God did him like that. You know. So it's not, his head is not AI. Just so y'all don't think, man, Freeze be hating on the Saint, man. He used AI to make his head look bigger. Nah. Pimp didn't use no AI, man. That's really his head in real life. So that's the Saint. That's Bonk's Adventure. Okay. That's Widget the World Watcher. You know what I mean? So y'all go ahead and vote, see which one y'all think he look more like. I can't really, it's a dice roll. I can't really say which one. You know what I mean? He looked like both of them. But that's Saint in the center. No AI. No Steven Spielberg. No George Lucas. No special effects. No CGI. That's really his head. So that's Saint in the center. That's Bonk's Adventure. And that's Widget the World Watcher. You know what I mean? What y'all think? Y'all putting Widget on him so far. It look like he might. Y'all might think he look more like Widget. Hold on. Hold on. Bonk look like Bonk winning. Yeah, Bonk winning. Bonk winning right now. Y'all putting Bonk on him right now. Y'all said he looked like Bonk's Adventure for real. Hold on. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Damn, he do look like Little Bill too. Always on. Damn, we might have to throw Lil Bill up in there too. He do look like Lil Bill. He got widget ears and nose. We kinda, you stupid. Oh man, y'all crazy, man. Something wrong with y'all. Bart Simpson dad. You, me, we. 1, 2, 3, you crazy. Bart Simpson dad. Hey, Lojo, he do look like Lil Bill, though, don't he? Hold on, let me pull up Lil Bill. Let me show y'all Lil Bill. Hold on. He do look like Little Bill. The black version. I mean, not the black version, but the nerd version. Damn, he do look like Lil Bill. That was whoever said that. I forgot who that was. Just said that. Hold on, this is the damn. This is the little toy version of Lil Bill. Hold on, I gotta show y'all this shit. He looked just like the little toy for Lil Bill. Damn. Whew. We might have to do another poll, man, because this one might take the cake. God damn. Whew, shit. Goodness. Whew. I'm talking about identical twins. Shit. Oh my goodness. Damn. Damn. Whew. Hey, that one takes the cake, you know what I mean? I don't even think we need to do a poll no more. That one takes the cake. Shit. Oh, Mr. Charisma said I dropped Lil Bill in the first chat. Yeah. You was dead on with that. Man, he looked like Lil, but that's crazy. Look at that shit. How you look like Lil Bill in real life? Lil Bill is a cartoon character. How your head look like a cartoon character shit in real life? That's crazy. Damn. Hey, it's funny. You said Wayne Head. I was thinking Wayne Head too, but I didn't put Wayne Head up there. But I sure was thinking he looked like Wayne Head too. But damn, Little Bill though. Yeah, Little Bill for the win, like Joseph Renfro say. Little Bill for the win. He looked just like that nigga. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, no other question about it. Like, that's Little Bill. That's Little Bill in real life. I wonder if when he be out in public, if anybody ever ran up on him like, oh my God, it's Little Bill. Can I get your autograph, Little Bill? Can I take a picture with you? If I ever see that nigga in public, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be like, oh shit, Little Bill. Man, my kids love you, man. Little Bill, can I get a picture with you? Yeah, man. Little Bill, man. Oh, shit. That's enough of that. Hold on. Damn. Y'all hit the nail on the head with Lil Bill. Let me see what the polls say. It's close, but Bonk's Adventure kind of edged out Widget the World Watcher just a little bit. But I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, why I do that? I'm pretty sure that if I... let me see. Can I do that? If I was to do another poll, I already know Lil Bill gonna win. It's Little Bill for the W. You dig? Oh man, but yeah, man, we gonna end up wrapping this shit up in just a minute, man. But I just wanted to put some paint where it ain't, as SinFul the P would say, and say what most can't. And you know, just show y'all, for one, the truth. You know, because that's the one thing about this internet that you don't really see much of, and that's like, you know, people putting things in context for you, putting things in perspective for you, so that you can understand. And you know, because I know a lot of y'all, you hear people talk about certain things that you haven't been through, and because you haven't been through it and you can't relate to it, you don't know how to separate game from lame. You don't know what's true and what's false and all of that, right? And you got people that are very convincing. You know, you got people that get on the internet and they sound real good. But you have people like me, on the other hand, that know how to separate game from lame. And I don't even have to personally know somebody to know when people are bogus or not, man. I just been blessed with the gift of discernment when it comes to certain things, man. And yeah, dude is bogus. Mr. Bogus. Damn, he looked like Mr. Bogus too. Hold on, before we get up out of here, I gotta show y'all Mr. Bogus too. Damn, I didn't even think about Mr. Bogus. Mr. Bogus. He looked like Mr. Bogus too. Nah, Mr. Bogus head too small. He kind of looked like Mr. Bogus too, but nah, he don't. Mr. Bogus head ain't big enough. But he definitely is Mr. Bogus though. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing on up though, man. Rehydrate my game one more time before we get up out of here. Oh, and before we go, I got to do this. I'm tripping. Hold on. Hold up. Tyler, good looking with the $2 holla. Hit the like button. Appreciate you, man, as always. Black first, second, and third. Good looking with the $5 holla. I love how Freeze is like Frank Lucas and Sin was like Bumpy Johnson. Freeze still collecting them roasting deaths after Sin died. Appreciate you, man. Palm, once again, good looking with the $2 holla. You said Ain't and Pretender look like Bonk's Adventure. He do, man. You know he look like Bonk, man. They got the same head. But Lil Bill took the cake, though. That was the win right there for sure. Ray Gunn, as always, good looking with the $2 holla. Sister girl Marquisha still at it. Sad. Yeah. But hey, it's all good. You got Freeze here to hold people accountable, man. So, it's, you know, bitches gonna be bitches. Perception is reality. Good looking with the $5 holla. This guy, hey, you ain't ever lied. This guy is Duncan Penderhughes from Class Act, the guy Blade Brown bullied to switch roles with. Hey, you ain't ever lied. He really is Duncan Penderhughes. But it's crazy because even Duncan Penderhughes was more convincing as Blade Brown than this dude is. Like, that shit crazy. Shout out Kid and Play. Brother Bill, good looking with the $2 holla. I brought some sauce for this roast. Long live SinFul the P. Appreciate you, Bill. It was definitely, put a little spice on the taste, though. You dig? Next level, good looking with the $2 holla. We can't see or hear it, bro. Yeah, that was my bad, man. You know, sometimes I'll be moving fast and I'll be forgetting to unmute and all the, certain things, man. I got to be more mindful when it comes to this technology, but I appreciate you. Mike Womack, good looking with the $2 holla. I don't believe that Berkeley or teacher stuff. You never know. He might be lying about that too. I think he said he was, if I'm not mistaken, I think he said he was a teacher in Baltimore. I don't know. But, he's so bogus. I mean, you might be right. You might be right because, again, like I say, who with that background, honestly, pretends and portrays the image that he portrays on the internet? Who would pretend, a college graduate and a former teacher, who would, with that background, get on the internet, pretend to be tough, pretend to be like you'll unalive people and you'll beat people up or pretend that you was a pimp and pretend that you moved weight and you was a hustler and pretend that you had beef with gangsters and all this. Again, like I said, that's like Dr. Boyce. Dr. Boyce getting on the internet trying to say that he was some pimping, or Dr. Boyce saying that he'll unalive somebody or that he done had beef with gangsters and all, and Dr. Boyce saying that he done moved weight. You wouldn't believe none of that shit. That's what this dude sound like. So because he's so bogus in every other aspect, you might be right. He might not have he might really not have been to Berkeley, and he might really not have ever been a school teacher. Mr. Reed, good looking with the $2 holler. I miss SinFul so much. Yeah, you and me both, bro. Left us with plenty to laugh at, though. Faux show. Plenty of classic roastings. Fila, good looking with the $5 holler. The rebuking is heavy tonight. Laugh out loud, t-shirt and panties on. I'm in tears, freeze. Yeah, man, you know when the big 6'4" gay black dude came to his door, he was in his t-shirt and his panties, man. We know that. You can't fool us. Lojo, good looking with the $2 holler. Play his clips from the Whatever podcast. Yeah, as you see, I was trying to do that, but I couldn't find the full episode, which is probably up there still. I just don't remember the title and all of that. Marquise Fresco, good looking with the $5 holler. Glad you still doing your thing. Appreciate you, man. Glad you in attendance. Ace of Spades, good looking with the $2 holler. The Saint is live right now. You should call in. Hell no, I would never call into no Busters podcast. Never calling in. You know what I mean? Pimp ain't calling into no sucker shit. If he was a real motherfucker, I might call in on that, but you know what I mean? I'm Freeze, man. I'm me. Ain't no way I'm gonna call into no and then, look at this head. What the hell I look like calling into a show with a nigga that got a head like that? And talking all this shit, you know what I mean? All this disrespectful shit about people that ain't here no more, and you know what I mean? Acting like the pimpin', and you from California talking about you heard me and all this, man. Hell no. Pimp ain't never calling into no damn podcast or no goofy like this. Hell no. Dude's such a sucker. But I appreciate you though, Ace of Spade. Carlos Enriquez, good looking with the $2 holler. You can't slide past the shot story, bro. Are you talking about my shot story? I'm not sure if that's what you mean. Marvelous, good looking with the $2 holler. Appreciate you. Lojo, once again, good looking with the $2 holler. He looks like Roger from American Dad. Yeah, he do look like Roger too a little bit. You know what I mean? As far as the head part go, yeah. He do look like Roger. Head just messed up. But yeah, man, like I said, you see why he is still in his feelings about SinFul to P. You see why he can't, he takes every opportunity to disrespect bro, obviously. I ain't been tuned into him, but, people bring things to my attention. And I see that, he just can't keep bro name out his mouth. He just, that's the most cowardly thing that you can do is disrespect a dead person. Somebody who's no longer here to defend themselves and speak up for themselves. To disrespect some and then do it on the internet where you think you safe and you won't ever run into people that love that deceased person that you disrespecting. To do that that's just the most cowardly shit you can do. Right? So always keep in mind why he do that though. Because of the way bro just annihilated him with the roasting. So always keep that in mind. And then we gonna get up out of here the same way that we came up in here. You dig? Hold on, cause I can't never let y'all forget this part. I can't never let you forget this. When you think of him, you have to always remember this. Always, don't never forget this part. You always have to remember him for this. Whenever you hear him talking pimp shit, street shit, tough shit, whenever you hear any of that, always remember that this is who he really is. This is the essence of who he is.
And I was just moving into a co-op at the University of California, Berkeley. There was only one other black guy in the whole building. Maybe like a month in, I get a knock on my door at 10 p.m. Open the door. Guess who it is? 6'4", gay black guy. I'm like, fuck is he doing here? And he has a book in his hand. It's a silver book, pink title, and hands it to me. He says, you need to read this. Look at the book. It's called Pimp, Story of My Life by Iceberg Slim. I'm thinking, what is a graduate student, an academic, doing with a book called Pimp by someone named Iceberg Slim, which it's not even a real name. And of all things, it was a gay guy giving me a book called Pimp. Seems to add up. Then he told me, he says, as a black man, there's a lot of maneuvering you're going to have to do in life. And this book, more than any book, has taught me how to maneuver. So I just finished it. I want you to check it out. All right. I read the book, and I can say of the many books I've read, it's been one of the most powerful. So I want to share it here.
So always remember that this is who he really is. You know what I mean? He's the guy that, gay guys is teaching how to maneuver. You know what I mean? They teaching them different maneuvers and shit. You know what I mean? He's the guy that 6'4" gay black dudes feel comfortable coming to his door at 10 o'clock at night. This is who he really is. But once again, you know what I mean? Also, don't forget that this is who he really is too. You know what I mean? This is how he came to the door. This, when a dude came and knocked on his door and wanted to give him that book, he wanted to do more than give him that book. He wanted to book them cheeks as well. You know what I mean? It was some booking going on, all right? You know what I mean? He was going to give him that book, and then he was going to book them cheeks. You know what I mean? So don't forget that. But this is how he really, came to the door. Hold on.
It was 2007. I was just moving into a co-op at the University of California, Berkeley. There was only one other black guy in the whole building. Maybe like a month in, I get a knock on my door at 10 p.m. Open the door. Guess who it is? 6'4", gay black guy. I'm like, fuck is he doing here? And he has a book in his hand. It's a silver book, pink title, and hands it to me. Says, you need to read this. Look at the book. It's called Pimp, Story of My Life by Iceberg Slim. I'm thinking, what is a graduate student, an academic, doing with a book called Pimp by someone named Iceberg Slim, which it's not even a real name. And of all things, it was a gay guy giving me a book called Pimp. Seems to add up. Then he told me, he says, as a black man, there's a lot of maneuvering you're going to have to do in life. And this book, more than any book, has taught me how to maneuver. So I just finished it. I want you to check it out. All right. I read the book, and I can say of the many books I've read, it's been one of the most powerful. So
yeah, that's how he came through, man. That's what was going on. You know what I mean? Boy, you had your T-shirt and your panties on, man. We know that. Ain't no way in the world a 6'4" gay black dude come up to your door unannounced and he don't know that he's welcome. He knew that he was welcome over there, man. because he done booked them cheeks before, and he figured, hey, while I'm booking cheeks, I might as well give him a book as well, So that's how that was going. But I want y'all to always keep in mind that that's who he is. That's who he really is. Don't let him fool you into believing anything else. That's him. T-shirt and his panties on. 6'4" gay black dude. 10 o'clock at night. Popping up. Popping in. You dig? He popping up and he popping in. Whole lot of popping going on. You know what I mean? He popping up and popping in while Marquisha is popping out. You know what I mean? Just too much popping going on for me, man. But yeah, man. I had fun. Once again, man, if you ain't wiped your feet off at the door when you stepped into a pimp's domain, please do so on your way out. We have 574 people that wipe their feet off. It'll be cool if we could get that thing to 600 before we get up out of here. 600. And yeah, man. But once again, as always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in and tapping in with a pimp. I appreciate you for the shares. I appreciate you for all your comments, questions, input, feedback, jokes, all that good stuff. I appreciate you for subscribing. I appreciate you for hitting the bell when you subscribe. I appreciate you for all the PayPals, Cash Apps, Super Chats. I appreciate you for your support in every which way that it comes with it, man. Y'all already know who it is and what it is. Freeze is it. If you out moving around in traffic, please do so in a safe fashion. And of course, as always, long live the incomparable SinFul the P. We out.